Welcome, beloved, to today's message. My name is Tracy, and this is Grounded Oracle Messages. And I know you'll forgive me, I'm in between moves, so I don't have a set space right now. So I kind of do readings when I can at the moment until I'm in my new space. So um, I have drawn Time for a Nap, number 6, or Harmony. So besides actually being ready for a literal nap, I'm feeling very inspired, ready for change, this nervous excitement feeling, the the anticipation of something new and big coming, right? But with the nervousness and the stress and the worry that comes with changing routines, changing jobs, changing environment, all of these things um, that we make so important, whether or not they're deadlines, whether or not there's pressure from ourselves or from other people, right? That we can really just get really tired and run down. And there comes a point where we can't push anymore. And we just need a nap. We need this literal nap, or to give our coping mechanisms, to give our survival modes, to give our way of thriving and being just a break. So I feel like we're being called into being more meditative, right? Whether or not it's you're sitting in an office in a cubicle, whether or not it's taking a walk with your dog, with your pets, with your loved ones, that we are coming to a place of stillness. I had recorded part of this message earlier, only there was a lot of construction and noise outside, and it was pretty distracting. So I had also drawn stillness, or your root chakra. So some of you with this change that we individually and collectively are going through is really can push us into old habits and into our survival mode, those old ways of being, if you've done some healing and some work on that. So this is just saying to return to basics, in that stillness, in that quiet, but not to allow ourselves to be drawn back in to our old selves, our old ways of being. And you're actually being invited to drop down into your body more. And if you've never done that, right? Like if you have been in your head most of your life, or you've been in survival mode most of your life, you can really disconnect from your body. And it can be hard to listen to your intuition. It can be hard to not overthink. It can be hard to hear clearly, see clearly. So, by dropping into your body, you might have to physically imagine yourself getting out of your head and getting into your body and feeling it and sitting with it in stillness and dropping into the heart space and imagining it and opening it up. What does that look like? What does that heart space look like? What color is it? What feeling does it give you? What do you see? What symbolism do you see? You may want to journal about that. That might be a key indicator for you of where to start in your next endeavor, your next project, your next journey and path, for those that are looking for some enlightenment, some direction on where to go. So when you drop into your heart space, does it feel chaotic? What do you see? Do you see a lot of shadows? Do you see a lot of light? Do you see a lot of expanse? Does it feel busy and chaotic? Are there a lot of clutter? Right? And you may want to start there and really explore what that feels to you. And it's a very private and sacred space. So I would keep it to yourself, this stillness, this quiet, secret place. And this ties in really nicely right here with our tarot card. We have the moon card, right? This nighttime energy, this not necessarily secretive, just private, just private. And you may have some people that are questioning you or will be questioning you on how you may have seemed like you've stepped back how you may have withdrawn because you're exploring this stillness, this place of being. And for some of you, it's a return to yourself. Some of you, this is just something that you do regularly that maybe you got off track because of the busyness and change going on. Some of you, it may have been years that maybe you've never done it before. So you're being invited to find the mystery and the beauty. Some of you may want to start practicing some moon rituals with the new moon and the full moon if you've never done that before. Some of you may want to start journaling more on those nights on what to let go, what to embrace, and what intentions to set. And really listen for your name. You might not literally hear an audio version of your name, but the whispers of nature, the whispers of the night, maybe go sit on a back porch or take a little stroll outside if it's safe to do so, and not too cold if you're in an area where it's getting slammed with snow, and really just sit and listen to the echoes, the sounds at night, and really let that speak to you. For some of you, that might be a catalyst into a bedtime routine where you might need to wind down, to shut off the TV and the blue light on your phone, and to spend some time outside. Even if it's a little cool, just being out there and immersing yourself in those noises might be a nice way to ease you into sleep. You may even be able to do a meditation or just sitting still with yourself and asking what it is that might need to be removed from you so you can feel this stillness. What is it speaking to you? Because within this, there are some answers to how to handle some stressful situations, how to improve your sleep, how to get into more of a rhythm, right? For some of you, maybe waking up in the morning is, you have a really good routine. You're really good with that, but the getting to bed might be difficult for you. All right, let's see what else we have. We have the Hermit card. Yeah. Some really taking that time to explore who you are without anybody else around. Some of you have lost that. Some of you need to explore this healing journey by sitting in stillness. I think for some of you, this may just be a new concept. And by taking this time and embracing it, there's going to be some truths that come up about how to care for yourself, because there's something in that that is vital for you to unlocking the next steps in your path. I feel like some of you have felt like the steps you're taken have been twists and turns and not haven't made a lot of sense. Like you might be looking back and be wondering what it was all for. Some of you, it might be, you might feel like you've been in the dark night of your soul for a long time and you're ready for that light and you're kind of tired of seeing the darkness. You're ready for that full moon. We have two full moons coming forward here. There's something to do with a calling at night to explore. You may be called to keep a dream journal or something by your bed in case you wake up in the middle of the night with something that you might want to jot down, just as practice. Some of you too, you might use this more during your meditation time before bed, like dropping into not just writing the things you're grateful for, but brainstorming, brain dumping before you go to bed, all the things that happened and letting that go, and then starting a fresh page with how you want the next day to look. It might be something you want to explore. There's something in that stillness that's very precious. I think you'll find that you'll connect more with your higher self and your spirit team in that time. Okay. All right, then we have the Ace of Swords. So I do feel like this sword is a pen, right? A pen to explore the truth. That all of those things in the shadows can come to the light. And I think a lot of it is stuff that you're just not aware of or haven't given this space to explore because you haven't been still. You've been all over the place. And it's time to give yourself a break. And I feel like when you apply yourself more in this way, some of you might be getting into poetry too. I'm hearing poetry, maybe writing songs and song lyrics, something about that creative time at night, maybe just before you go to bed, and putting the words to paper and something in that by free flowing, free writing, you're going to unlock some truths that you need to hear. And within that is some epiphany, some aha moments about some things that you really want to do that you've never maybe even confessed to yourself. And that's going to open some doors for you. Yeah. Some truths, bringing things to light. There's just this bringing the day, bringing the dawn into your being, chasing off some of those shadows that you may have feel are clinging to you. Okay. And next we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is going to help you fulfill a long desired dream that has been buried under stress, under mountains of responsibility and pressure. We've just got these beautiful flowers blooming in a garden, like just full on realization of what it is that you want and what you want it to look like. For some of you, that is a brand new thought. Maybe you've never allowed yourself to explore that before, but that's because you've not allowed yourself the gift of stillness. And by embracing that and doing some work on your root chakra, by being with yourself and learning to spend time with yourself, you're the one person you're not going to get away from, beloved. So learn how to spend time with yourself if you've never done that, or if you're out of practice. You, your higher self, your inner child, by really sitting and listening, will bring that peace and some great healing to you. Exploring the heart space, what it is you want, and sitting in stillness and verbalizing and even putting to paper the things you're grateful for that have helped meet all your needs. Housing, food, all of those things, because it can be difficult to manifest the life you want if you're not appreciative for the things you have, because all of those things you have are things that you manifested at one time, whether you're aware of that or not. So the Ten of Pentacles, the promise and the hope of a beautiful life here in the 3D, not just something you can imagine. This can be real and tangible for you. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Right, beloved? That is your message for today. I hope you found something inspiring in it for you. And I hope you have a fabulous day and stay blessed.